Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back for some more EU4. We are playing as Brandenburg here, and we've just finished a little bit of focus on reconsolidating things and trying to get our financial house in order here. We removed some expensive advisors, unfortunately. That'll drop our points gain here, but it's still decent. 8, 9, and 6, or 8, 9, and 7 is pretty wonderful still. We strengthen the army with military, really? Okay. But we have some army professionalism, not anywhere near the rate that I was hoping to, because and we ended up spending a lot on losing a lot from our mercenaries. But let's keep things going here. I think I'm humming and hawing about activating these guys again. Maybe after we get them back up to their full manpower. What are we at for force limit? We have 23. I think we'll build our force limit and then we'll start training. But let's speed things up to a speed 4 here for a while. Unless something goes awry. Our current alliance situation is Sweden, Austria, and Saxony. We have rivals with Bohemia, Denmark, and Livonian Order. Livonian Order just basically because. But again, they might be a good target for some prime Baltic lands. But Denmark is definitely our personally first, in my opinion, our first most important target. Especially if we can get like Sweden involved in that fight and not bring Poland in, that would be lovely. If we can swindle the time, then that works. They have conquest conquest of Western Prussia as their primary target, which is concerning. Korn Memel and Korn Kulm. Getting Austria. Getting Austria against them wouldn't be healthy for them, I'm sure. Austria and Sweden, although if they pulled Denmark in on their war, if they attacked us, if they did, and they pulled Denmark in, it's their only ally. They've embargoed Muscovy. Muscovy doesn't like us particularly, but they could be meant to like us. Alright, technology cost down or lose 5 prestige. Some diplo and admin points. Yes, we'll take a technology cost reduction, so I think it's 50 years. Is that what it is, right? Byzantium. Byzantine influx till 1515. So 30 years. That's fantastic. Poland is influencing Moldavia. And I would like to start influencing or improving relations with Muscovy. They rival Poland, they rival France, and they rival England. Recall him. Holstein. Improve relations, please. I want to have generally good relations with Northern Germany. Mostly just to cut off any risk of angering issues later. 2,200 men need to get to the front. Another couple months and I think we'll go ahead and up the military spending to allow reinforcements to happen. And then we just have to spend on new armies. Actually, we can repay a loan right now, so I'll go ahead and do that. That's reducing our costs very nicely. 330 is quite an expensive amount. Like that's 50% of our current balance, our current monthly profits. That's a big chunk of change. I'm not used to having this many forts, though. I don't normally run fort heavy. Army tradition of 49.6. We actually gain 0.02 every year. That's fantastic. So we're going to hover at 50% or so. Alright, what do we got going? Rebel Uprising in Silesia. What is their rate? 6.5. That's very unfortunate. I think we won't do anything quite yet. Actually, now would be a decent time. We go ahead and crank that up. The troops will start reforming, and we can bring them into Glogau. And they can start beating down the locals. Punching the locals in the nose. Stop them. 80%. I don't think we'll be able to actually turn it around. So we're getting friendly troops with 3.5. We can only get up to a maximum of 5, and that's when we build the army. Tolerance issues not accepted, and separatism. No, it's not gonna get any better. We might just let them. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. 3 ducats or so a month. It's not terrible. It's not going to get us out of this kind of debt very quickly, but we're working our way up. Navy is costing us $1, but they're also bringing in a bunch of trade, so that's fine. State maintenance is just what state maintenance has to be. Forts. 5 forts. I don't like the idea of running forts. I like mobile forces as your primary defense, but since we can't have everything yet. Golden era for the Mamluks. How are the Mamluks doing down here? They are pretty golden. They're doing pretty golden. Royal marriage with Saxony has ended. New monarch. New prince consort here. Prince elector here. Good. Boosted relations again, or boosting things with Saxony again. That's nice. Oh, England has taken the north of Ireland. Saxony is recalled as diplomat supporting the peoples in Poland. Supporting heirs. I don't know if that's a big deal at this stage. I don't think I will ever have a standing strong relations with Poland after this. Lithuanian made it up to 80. That's interesting. 2.1 now 2.2 years. 7% chance and a 2.7% chance. Well, shall we move them up? Bohemia thinks that Potsdam should be theirs. Bohemia is a lunatic. 69 positive points with Holstein. You're friendly, you're friendly, you're friendly. Dithmarschen is as well. Verdun, Münster, not Magdeburg. How are you doing here, Hesse? You're allied with Aachen, Münster, and Silesia. Got it. Cologne. Trier, Verdun, and Nassau. Don't know if I want to go more into central Germany. Maybe? Oh, Polish are now at 80%. 2.3 years. I guess we're going to have to deal with some of these guys. The good old fisticuffs way. Let's grab more horse. No, you know what? Cancel those. Cancel those, cancel those. We don't have the money to afford horse right now. Barely afford the 2 that we've got. Got the manpower to bring on another 2,000 dudes. Let's do that. 80% rebellion factors. $2.3 years, 2.3 years, 7.5 years. Wait for the infantry to show up next week. There we go. 18,000. We could probably head them up to the Polish lands. 183 men per month. We really need to up our manpower, like badly. 183 is an embarrassingly small amount for what we've got for territory. Speaking of which, this page over here shows me some fun things. Where is local autonomy? Oh, that's rebellion factor. No, where's the autonomy? 9%. 75, 75, 30. Magdeburg is embraced. How are we doing on the Renaissance? We're finally very Renaissance-like peoples. Pretty darn quick once you actually embrace it, right? I mean, what's the gain for embracing right now? Yeah, 1.56. So embraced is a full 1.0 in and of itself. The Polish 5.3 years, Lithuanians 2.3 years. I don't think there's anything to turn these guys' anger down much. Except for if we spent points on... That's beautiful, our corruption's disappearing. If we spent points on increasing stability, that wouldn't hurt. 90 points, that's not bad. I'm going to spend it. I think that's going to affect... Oh, delayed noises or what? Everything delayed. Lithuania 6.7, Poland 2.2, 5.2. We could probably get another troop here. Let's go ahead and do that. Truce with Poland has ended. Recall the diplomat in Muscovy. Renewed loan. That's hard on the interest rate, but has to be done. Electors of the people. Lose. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to lose the money and the admin, and that's going to give us, that's going to take care of the uppityness of any of these guys, so let's go ahead and bring them back there. Truce with the Livonian Order has ended. Really, that's a very short truce. It has ended. Nobility things. Recall that diplomat. Can now humiliate rival. The Emperor has enacted an imperial reform. Good job, buddy. Construction costs are reduced and development costs are reduced for everybody across the board. You only took forever to do that, dude. Forever. There are 3 in favor. That would be Austria, Braden, and the Palatinate. This institution will give another diplomat and diplomatic reputation to the Emperor and national unrest reduction for everyone else. I feel like that is an appropriate behavior. We're going to go back over this way and try to crunch these guys out completely, which you should be able to do. In which case we'll only have 2 to take care of. 4.7 and 0.2. No, that's going to change once he's out of the province. Turn a blind eye, lose base tax, and loyalty of the nobility drops. Yes, nobles, I know you didn't like that much, but too bad. If we can hold off, and the Lithuanians and Polish can hold off for a little tiny bit here. I prefer not to have an uprising at all, if I can swindle my way through to have that happen. Dithmochan, you need to be happy with me. And how about Bremen as well? More loan renewing. I understand. We owe you guys lots of money. And it's hurting our economy. We are improving things, though. We bring another unit in here. That'll bring us up to 20. Oh no, our military leaders left us. That's very unfortunate. We need to spend some... What? What? We had a military leader? Other than that guy? Did we? Oh, is the naval leader. Right. Our, yeah, we're not going to bring you on. We're going to bring on a military leader, though. No, not yet. He's fine. We can leave you Navy types without having... During war, we'll go back to the friendly port, right? Yes, there we go. Good, now get back there. One more unit to go. Come on. Finish it up. Trade embargo. Oh, Lithuania has embargoed our troops. Well, let's go ahead and return the favor, shall we? We can pull the Bremen or Dithmarcha. Bremen, you can come home as soon as the month ends. And then we can go ahead and embargo... Issue an embargo against Livonian Order. We can also issue an embargo against Denmark. And our other rival is who again? Bohemia. We are already rivaling them. Let's fire off an insult at Bohemia as well. Idea, naval drills, morale of navies. I think we gotta wait and boost this right here first because we are way behind. And that's gonna be too expensive. Gain local autonomy or lose admin points. Let Altmark gain some local autonomy, which is very unpleasant. And puts them up to 40. Are they owned by a group? Yeah, the clergy has them. We're going to actually skip you, and we're going to go over here in next month, I think. Next month you should be able to. Yes, good. Arquebus. The big boom boom. The infantry military tactics bonus and military fire bonus, military shock bonus, and combat width. It is a huge tech. And I just don't like the idea of not having it. It's a dangerous one to be behind on. So that's good. We'll actually go ahead and get 7 before we go up any more points there as well. Looks like we need to go stomp on the Polish momentarily here, because the Silesians have dropped to 40. There's a 4% chance per month that one of these guys sparks. Polish are 4.1, and I think this army might bring them down by 5. If that is the case, we should be able to knock like 2-3 months off, head over to Lithuanian rebels, stomp them down, suppress them a little bit. There we go. We are doing the job there. That's good. Give it a couple months, bring it down to like 60, or however long it takes until a royal marriage with Poland has ended. Interesting. Let's cancel military access with them. And then possibly look into Lübeck as an ally. Right now I believe we have 3, right? We do. We were talking about... Oh. They are still... Muscovy is allied to Brandenburgian rival of Livonian Order. Well, that's unfortunate. If that ends, buddy, you come back and talk to me about it, alright? We'll see about a better ally for you. Let's ally up with Lübeck. I like that. They can't royal marry, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and give them ask for military access there. Bank loans renewal. It's sad but expensive. It appears something happened and I clicked a button. Awesome. 25th of September till we can get that in. The Polish should be dropping to a good 60% there. Let's go military access to Lübeck. Good. And we'll actually go ahead back over here and keep improving relations with Bremen. You can go up to Lithuania, take care of them. Silesia is 20 years away at 2.6, and they are... Colm is still sitting at 0. That's weird. Didn't fix itself? Yeah, they're back up to 4.1, but they are going to be years now. 8.5 years. We got it. We got it taken care of, folks. Admin, definitely going to get admin tech up. That allows a new group, which is fantastic, and I'm not sure which way we're going to go with this. I can't really afford another military idea at this point, which is very unfortunate. In the Diplo department, either Diplo trade or influence ideas. Either prestige, Diplo annexation, not something I'm really likely to do. Aggressive expansion -20 is huge. Diplo reputation +2 is also huge. Number of relationships up. Vassals, force limit, not really relevant. Unjustified demands -50. See, that's a big deal to me. But also, do we go humanist or do we go religious? Big missionary things. I think we're okay with the religious. I think we go humanist. Or innovative. No, I think we got to go humanist. The separatism and the max cultures. I think we're going as a humanist group. Nice. Excellent. Keep that rolling. How are we doing on time? We're okay still for a few minutes here. We can get a little bit more in. Lithuanian separatists are going to be... Saxony declared war on Hesse. Who are you at war with? Hesse, Silesia, Aachen, and Munster. Why did you not call me into this? Saxony, Anhalt, and Lüneburg. You don't want to call me in yet, buddy? You don't want to call me in? I'd be glad to come help you if you need it. You just let me know. I'll also be glad to stomp some Silesian troops. How are we doing with the truce with Silesia? 94. We got another 5 years before that truce ends. We can get Diplo tech, which is great. That's early, though. We're going to just keep boosting mercantilism here. We'll be very powerful economy eventually. Very powerful trade nodes. Our trade is now outstripped our production as far as an income source. And I want to get a hold of this trade node for sure. And then start picking away in the Livonian order probably. These three provinces are Baltic. That's interesting. Border friction. Lübeck's opinion dropped. Lose some Diplo, or Brandenburg loses their claim on Rostock. We'll lose our claim on Rostock. Thanks. Don't need it. Why is that not going down? Because I'm in the wrong darn province. Alright, that's weird. That's better. That's 0. That's 10 years. And that's 20 years. Taken care of. So we really just have to drop these guys to below the 50 mark. I mean, we can leave that for 7 months, and we can leave that for 6 months, and leave that for 5 months, whatever. Whatever it takes. Another year or so, and then we'll send them back to troop training. I'm curious if they have... I don't think they would have rebel stomping capacity when drilling, but... based on the current share of our force limit, drilling in this army gives 0.8% army professionalism. Yearly chance of skill increase for Albrecht Christian Onswald, 8.36%. Allied with the Ottomans and the Livonian Order. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Ho ho. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, you're Saxony, you're kicking butt, winning your war fast and friendly. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, you guys are at war with Hesse, Silesia, Aachen, and Münster. I think we will go ahead and interrupt this We'll go ahead and fabricate a claim here, because that is a province I would like to get my hands on. Partially because I want to get at Hamburg. But yeah. So that's just about it for today. I think we managed to get these guys entirely cleaned out, these rebel issues. That is good. Drop them another 10%. That's plenty low enough. They're going to take, once we step out of there, they'll start regaining their prowess. Maybe the end of next month, maybe. I suppose. Come on, tick. Alright, 22 years for them. The Polish will actually lose their points. We'll drop that to 0. Oh, we went to the wrong province. Again. Good job, Drake. Good job. Silesia is 20 years. The Poles are 0 because they'll clean out. And 22 for Lithuania. That's good. Decision made. Okay. Research new tech. No, we're not going to research it yet. In fact, I'll go back over here and we will dump another to get us 18 mercantilism now. I'm going to let that actually build up after this now because I really want to have a lot stockpiled when the year end comes or the decade comes and we pop into... Oh no, it won't be that. It won't be that at all, will it? Alright, well, we'll see on that one. We got debts we can pay off probably here. Not yet. Probably very close to paying off a new debt. Silesians and the bad guys. Them, they're guys. They're messing around. Alright, let's head over to this place. You know, let's go to Stettin. Or Berlin. Berlin's a nice place this time of year, isn't it? Lovely place in Berlin. All these pretty forests in northern Germany. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and we continue to stabilize and rebel suppress and all the rest, but we've done with the rebel suppression. We've got manpower growing again. We're not quite at our force limit. What is our force limit? 23. I think we'll actually go and hire those guys up. And that'll bring us up to full manpower with 2,000 in the full force limit with 2,000 in manpower. Makes me a little more comfortable about things. We got our alliances set up nicely at this point. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get a chance to nab off either Magdeburg at some point or Lüneburg, depending on the timing of things, and just keep building relations with everybody. Let's actually go ahead and make sure we have that claim. We don't have a claim anymore there. Let's go ahead and actually fabricate that claim. Right down there. Right down there. There we go. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you, and we'll see you in game.